Hey everybody, time for a spirit lift today on a humid, kind of cloudy day up here on God's Hill. There's a little bit of blue sky trying to peek through. I got immediate feedback from my 2 weeks ago spirit lift about having special times during the day about praying, and how at camp having meals at 8, 12, 15, and 5:30 helped sort of break the day up into a regular schedule, and maybe would help with your spiritual life as well. And the immediate feedback was, what are you talking about? Life is too complicated for that. No matter how much we try, there's too complex of a world. If you think that that's going to happen all the time, you're not going to be very flexible. And the point is taken. I agree with the person who gave me that feedback. You can be, as with anything, you can go too hard in one direction or the other. The thing that I would point out is being flexible does not mean putting off the essentials. Martin Luther used to say, I have to spend all morning in prayer because I have a lot to do today. And that sounds nonsense on the face of it, but it's not nonsense at all. Martin Luther knows what the most important thing is. And I used to read a magazine called First Things, and the editor and founder of that magazine used to say that the whole point of First Things is to remind you to keep what is first. And for the editor of that magazine, politics is not first. Culture is not first, but what is first is God. And keeping that first is a way, keeping God first and your spiritual life first is a way of organizing your life. So I'd encourage you to think about that a little bit. What does it mean to put God first? There's probably as many, that's where the $50,000 question is. There's probably as many different ways to talk about what that might mean. We could probably argue about it a whole bunch. I'll give it some thought as well. What does it mean to put God first? And how do we do that in our spiritual lives? And what does that mean for the complex world in which we live? I'll have some more thoughts about that in the future. But I do encourage you to not get too lost on being flexible. And I also encourage you to sort of have this balance between having a regular schedule for, say, prayer or time with your family, or the things that are really super important for you, your health, and to be creative in how you can live in that sort of dynamic, and try and live between the fixed schedule that so many of us need, as well as the flexibility of being creative and thoughtful about what comes in the future. All right, folks, love you all and miss you all. Hope to see you soon. Blessings to you. Bye.